Welcome to Sumita Roy's English classroom. This is Professor Sumita Roy. Today we shall do some grammar because we haven't done grammar without the PowerPoint slides. I'm trying this because many of you said that you could not watch the slides very clearly on your smartphone. Let us see now if this method is more effective. The topic today is the use of articles. Many of us have problems with articles because in your mother tongue, there might not be a use of an article. In English, certain nouns require articles. Therefore, when you use that noun without the correct article, your English is considered to be not good. Your English is flawed. There is a mistake in the use of your English. So we need to know where articles are used and in what manner they are used. The articles are just like adjectives. They come in front of the noun, they describe the noun, they talk about the noun. Therefore, we should first know what is a noun, for which, of course, I have made 3 videos, which I'm sure all of you have seen, or you might want to see it now if you're watching articles. If you say, this is laptop, then you're making a mistake because laptop is a common noun and it requires an article when you are pointing to one laptop, this one. So we say, this is a laptop. The alphabet A, which is pronounced as a, is an article which we call as indefinite article. Article A is used, pronunciation a, used in front of nouns which start with a consonant sound. Laptop, L. L is a consonant sound. If you want to know which are the vowels and which are the consonants, please go to the video on pronunciation for beginners. There you will find all the pronunciations. Very often we write a spelling which is a consonant, but we pronounce it as a vowel. There we have to use the article an, A-N. So we say a or an. Meet me in hour. If you say wrong English, meet me in an hour. Hour we write with H-O-U-R. Now H, if we take the symbol her, then it is a consonant. But we are not pronouncing her at all. We are pronouncing ow. Ow is a vowel sound. So we say, meet me in an hour. An means one. So the indefinite article, a and an, a is pronounced as a, an is pronounced as an. An is used in front of sounds which are vowel sounds, not spelling. Please understand. Pronunciation sound, which is a consonant, gets the a, we say. For instance, we write university with U, which is a vowel sound. The alphabet U, we say, is vowel, A-E-I-O-U. But how are we pronouncing it? We are pronouncing it as university. Y sound we are pronouncing. The sound y is a consonant. So we say a university. We don't say an university. These are all common nouns. Common nouns, singular form, usually require an indefinite article. Suppose you say, I live in a room. So if you say, I live in room, then it is not correct English. You say, I live in a room. You can replace a with some adjective also. You can say, I live in my room. I live in this room. We have already done these adjective forms in the pronoun videos. Please go back to the pronoun videos and you will find. So anything which is one, we can say that it needs an article, and that is an indefinite article. Now, suppose you are not pointing out to one noun, but you're pointing out to one in many. That is why the word indefinite, anyone, not specific one, but anyone. Then we use also the indefinite article. Please give me a cup of tea. Now you must remember that tea is uncountable. So we don't say, give me a tea. Please give me a tea, we don't say, because uncountable nouns do not require the indefinite article. I'm talking only about indefinite articles first. So when you have the use of indefinite article, there you say, please give me a cup of tea. Cup is a common noun, singular noun, and we say a cup of tea. If it is you want 3-4 cups, then you cannot use an indefinite article, because indefinite article is only used for singular nouns unless it is a collective noun which is treated as a singular. The collective nouns, we don't have the singular plural form. If you go back to the noun video, you will find more about this. So a collective noun is also treated as singular. We say, we have a team for playing cricket. So we are using the word team, which is a collective noun, and we are using article a. There is a herd of sheep. Now you have, herd, a herd. Herd is a group of sheep. So we are using the form a. Then you have also, a group of people. So people is a plural noun. So we don't say a people, we say groups. So it is a noun which has singular and plural. Such nouns are called count nouns or countable nouns. So for all singular count nouns or singular countable nouns, we need to use an article, that is the indefinite article. Whether we use a or an depends on the pronunciation. Very often, an article can be put in front of an adjective. I will do adjectives soon, where the adjective's pronunciation determines the article. Suppose you want to say honest man, then you cannot say I met honest man. You say I met an honest man. We are using the article an because honest is written her, sound is her, but we are not pronouncing honest. We are pronouncing honest. Or sound is there, which is a vowel sound. Therefore, we need to remember that we have to use it that way. So pronunciation determines whether you are using a or an. Singular nouns, which can be collective nouns or which can be singular, of count nouns, common, these require an article which is called indefinite article. A or an, a pronounced as a in a sentence. This is a chair. This is a table. This is a table lamp. This is a house. This is a field. This is a tree. This is my office. So when you use my, then no article is required. Then you say this is an office, because office is again with a vowel sound. Therefore, you have to say, we eat an egg for breakfast. So egg is a sound. It is written with a vowel, pronounced with a vowel, no problem. Office is written with a vowel, pronounced with a vowel, no problem. Many of you have asked about spelling and pronunciation. Please remember that certain sounds, certain spellings, and pronunciations do not have a one-to-one equation in English. You need to learn the spelling separately. You need to learn the pronunciation separately. That is why small children are taught the sounds first. When we were young, we were taught the alphabet first. But today it is not like that. They are taught the sounds first because the sound determines the way in which you speak. So you need to learn that. If you are adult learners, you might have problems. So I made some videos on pronunciation for you. If you are learners who are very young, then you will be able to learn the pronunciation and not make mistakes even when the spelling is very confusing. For instance, look at my name. I spell it as Sumita. Very often, I find that people who do not know that I spell it with TA spell it Sumitha. Now, TH and T in certain languages do not have a different sound. The T in English does the work of T. Both the sounds which are different in my mother tongue, they are not different in English. T and T, we don't have two sounds. Similarly, I say Sumita. Instead of I, many people write Sumeeta. So EE is sometimes E, Sumita, and TH is also Sumita because I'm pronouncing not as Sumita, but as Sumita. T and T, we don't have these distinctions. Therefore, we need to understand. So when you're pronouncing, when you're using the articles, please remember pronunciation is important. Without an article, if you use a sentence, then it might not be correct unless it is for a primary purpose. Suppose you say, I go to school every day. That means school is a common noun. It is a singular common noun, but it is used without an article because you are going to school to study. The injured were taken to hospital. No article. Hospital is a common noun. It is a singular noun. There you don't require a noun because the injured were taken to hospital for treatment. We call this as primary purpose of the noun. Suppose you say, I'm going to office. There you don't need an article because you work in that office. You are going for the primary purpose of the office, and that is to take in its employees. Therefore, you have to remember, this concept is called zero article. You can say, I'm looking for a hospital. I'm looking for a hospital. That means any hospital. Or I'm going to hospital. That means I'm not well, I'm going to hospital. So you see how both are used? Indefinite article is used, zero article is used, indefinite article is used because hospital is pronounced with her. It's not pronounced as hospital. It's not pronounced without the her sound. Therefore, you have to be careful in these cases. If you go to college to study, then you have no article for it. I go to college at 9 o'clock. That means you're a student. Therefore, no article. This is a college. Then you're pointing out to a building and saying, this is a college. Article is required because it is not for its primary purpose. I'm sure you're able to understand. So sometimes we have indefinite article, sometimes we have zero article for the same form, and that is the verb, the noun in its singular form and the usually a countable or count noun. All of them require article. Many of you have been using many comments without articles. Now, what I would like all of you to do is look at the 65 videos, every comment. There are not many. Every comment you look at and see where an article is missing. When you do this kind of a self improvement program, you find that you don't make mistakes. Your mistakes are easily corrected when you do this. Therefore, I'm giving you this as a homework. Since this is a classroom, I can give you lots of homework. So please do that. How many of the comments I find that there are no, articles there. I have given you many tables in many places for drill where article is also there. You can look through those videos also, because that is the way you will improve your articles. Just a missing article makes your English from good to very bad. That is why. Now we have done indefinite article and we have done zero article. Let us now talk about the definite article. The definite article is written as THE. It is pronounced as the, you put your tongue between your teeth and say the, the, and a sound, the, in front of consonants. So I can say the laptop. I'm talking about a specific laptop. The means laptop in front of me. The table which I'm using, the chair, or the building, which, the building in front of me, or the light which is in front of me. Most articles, singular and plural forms, unlike the indefinite article where I said singular form, singular and plural forms, common nouns specially, and collective nouns also need definite articles when you are pointing to a specific thing. You say the teacher when you mean a specific teacher. You say a teacher when you mean any of the teachers. That is the difference. You have to remember that difference. If you say, give me a pen, then anybody can give you a pen, any pen. That word any comes with article a or an. Give me the pen, if you say, then you are asking for a special pen, only one of its kind. No others are there. Therefore, all things which are only one in the world, we always use the article the. We say the sun, the moon. We have only one. Or the planets, or the earth. Where we pronounce the earth, there the change comes, because earth is a vowel sound. We don't say the earth, we say the earth. The and E sound is added. So wherever you have a vowel beginning, there it is the earth. So I said, I eat an egg. Now I will say, the egg is boiled. I don't pronounce it the, I pronounce it as the egg is boiled. Therefore, I'm showing you the wrong one first so that you remember. If I use the correct one first, you might not remember. It's like ambulance, which is always written in the opposite form. It's as though it's a mirror image so that you notice it. So I'm saying the earth, I'm saying the egg to make you realize that that is not the correct pronunciation. Earth is pronounced as which is a vowel sound. So we say the earth. Egg is pronounced with a vowel sound a. Therefore, we say the egg. All nouns which are, singular or plural. Give me the eggs. I can say, give me the eggs. That means I want 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs, not one. So we say, give me the eggs. There, what you have done is, you have used a plural form of a common noun. You say, this is the teacher's room. So here, teachers apostrophe, a room which belongs not to one teacher, but to a group of teachers. The teachers are sitting in the staff room. So you say the teachers. The means some specific teachers. You know who all are there. Therefore, you say the. Give me the file. If you say, the person you're asking will give you one specific file which you are referring to. They will not give you whatever you want. If you say, give me a file, then there must be hundreds of files in the office. They will give you one of them. Unless you specify. Give me file, if you say, then you are maybe asking all right, but you're making a terrible mistake in English. Your English is substandard. You can't say, give me file. Or you can say, give me water. Now, water is an uncountable noun. So you don't say, give me a water. If you want to say water, then you say, give me a glass of water. You are counting the glass, not the water. You can't say, give me the water or give me the a water. Suppose you want to say, give me the water which is in the jug. So here you are using the definite for the specific kind of water which you are using. You can also use it for collective nouns. Collective nouns also have the use of definite article. I used the word team earlier. The team which won the competition, suppose you say. Now, many of you are asking for phrases and clauses. Now, here is a phrase, the team which won the competition. It is, which won the competition is a clause. The team won the competition is a sentence. The team which won is, is what has incomplete meaning. I will do a whole video on phrases and clauses. But before that, you need to learn adjectives and adverbs. Because if I tell you adjective clause and adverb clause, adjective phrase and adverb phrase, you won't understand till I have done adjective and adverb. So if this video is successful, if all of you are okay with this video, then immediately following it in a week or two, I will take up adjective and adverb. Then we need not have any PowerPoint slides because anyway you can't see them. I'm explaining with a lot of examples which should be easy for you to understand. So we say the team which won the match is here, or we are selecting the team for the tournament. So you are saying the team means specific team. If you don't have any specific team, then you say we are selecting a team for the tournament. That means it is undecided, some team. But if you want only one team, then you say the team because it is a specific one. So that is the basic difference between indefinite and definite usage of the article. But remember that proper nouns don't usually take an article unless there is a specific meaning. Suppose there are many people of the same name. Then you can use the indefinite article. You can say, I'm looking for a Sharma in this complex. So there are 5 people who are called Sharma in this complex. So you say, I'm looking for a Sharma in this complex. So somebody says, are you looking for the Sharma who lives on the ground floor? The Sharma here implies specific. There are 5 people who are called Sharma. Are you looking for any specific, or are you generally looking for anyone whose name is Sharma? Sharma is a proper noun. We don't use this. When I went to your place, I met a smith. Now you say, I met a Mr. Smith. So you might have met Mr. Smith in different places, many people who are called Mr. Smith, but you say that when I came to your house, I met a Mr. Smith. Can you give me the address of the Mr. Smith I met? The Mr. Smith, specific person. I met a Mr. Smith, one of the many Mr. Smiths I know. Now, I want the address of only one Mr. Smith. So, the Mr. Smith I met. That means definite and indefinite. Indefinite implies that it is one of many or it is one in count. Suppose you say, give me a book. What you're saying is, give me one book. Whereas I have read a book implies nobody knows what book you have read. It is any of the books which are lying around. I have read a book. Usually, the article does not get stress in a sentence. The article is unstressed. You know, when you say, there is a dog in the house. So, because I'm teaching you articles, I'm stressing the article. But otherwise, we don't use it. Here in this sentence, I have used definite and indefinite article. There is a dog in the house. So we are talking about a specific house and we are talking about a dog, which is one dog. Or you can say, there are dogs in the house. Here, no article is required because you cannot use indefinite article with plurals. But you can say that the dog which is in the house or the dogs which are in this house are my friends. The dogs, the dog, both are possible. The house, the houses, both are possible. But a house, a dog is possible. Houses, a dogs, not possible. Therefore, indefinite article is only for singular forms and that too countable forms. Now, uncountable forms can take definite article for specific reasons. The money is uncountable. So we cannot say a money. We can say a rupee or a dollar or a pound. We can say all those things. But we cannot say a money, but we can say the money. Please return the money you owe me. Please return the money. The money means how much we don't know, but it is a specific amount of money which you took from me. Now I'm asking you to return that money to me. That is, the kindness which you showed me is very nice. Kindness is an abstract noun. Abstract nouns cannot take a kindness, a generosity, and such things we don't usually say unless these are, we don't say a honesty. I use the word honest man. I said an honest man. But honesty, which is the abstract noun form of the adjective honest, cannot have an article because it is an abstract noun. We don't give, abstract nouns articles. So you can say definite article. You say, the honesty which you showed is commendable. So you are saying the honesty, or you can say the generosity of the rich man was very good. So this kind of usage is there. You have to see that which noun requires an article. Sometimes you can replace the article by adjectives, as I showed you. This is her house. You can say, this is my house. You can say, this is my room, or you can say, this is a room. A makes it indefinite. My makes it belonging to you. So meaning changes. But wherever you are using articles, please be very careful whether you're using the correct article or you are omitting an article where there should be an article. That is the major mistake many people make who are learners of English as a second, third, fourth language. We miss out the articles. That cannot be done. So you have to specifically look at the articles. Now, how you benefit from this is that your English becomes better. How you learn it is when you're reading or when you're listening, concentrate only on the articles for a day or two. You listen for 1 hour and see how many articles are used in what kind of usage. Listen to the same sentence again and again, or read the same sentence again and again. You will find that articles help you a lot when you learn it from context. Just my explanation of articles does not give you any correctness in articles. I have explained it to you, no doubt, because you are making mistakes, you would like to correct your mistakes. If you have any doubts, then you watch the video again and again and again till you become better. But in between the watching of the video, second, third time, please read your newspaper or read a page of a book where you encounter many articles. Then again, listen to the video. Then again, read something, listen to something, listen to this video once more. That way, your improvement will be immense. Also, in the comment box, tell me if grammar of this nature, where I'm explaining the grammar to you without a PowerPoint, is useful to you. Will it help you to learn the lesson which I'm trying to give you? Will it improve your English? This I would like you to give me in the comment box. As soon as I get 100, 200 comments, I will start with the other grammar lessons in a similar pattern. Thank you and all the best.